What?
Nothing.
I ended up buying a fidget spinner the other day.
Oh, yeah?
It's the biggest waste of money I've ever made.
How much was it?
It was like $3.
And it was a waste?
Oh yeah, it's so stupid.
My mom got her grandkids fidget spinners. So I've been playing with it the last couple days. I kind of like it. But they were like $20.
$20?
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's a little ridiculous.
We should have gotten
Well,
into
at
the
least-
fidget spinner business instead of trying to make
Yeah,
action
those-
figures.
We should have made a fidget spinner movie.
Oh, there you go. They're making an emoji movie.
I guess it's not too late. I
We could
know,
do the
emoji movie.
fidget spinner movie.
So would the movie be about people with fidget spinners, or
No.
would it be about fidget spinners as alive things?
Fidget spinners. Just fidget spinners spinning. Not alive, but just spinning.
I like it. Go
Just
on.
2 hours. It'll be like a dolly shot, you know, when the camera is on a track. And you watch one, and it spins for about a minute, and you just keep panning away from it, and then right before it stops, the other one comes in frame, and then you watch that one, and you just do that for 2 straight hours.
I like it. Yeah, that's 120 minutes of fidget spinning that I can get behind.
Yeah, what do you think the budget we could get for this?
And that is what the title of the movie would be called.
What's that?
What's that?
What budget do you think we could get the studios to give us for this?
$250 million.
Sounds about right.
Taylor and Alan talking about movies. They may be best friends, but they always disagree. Taylor and Alan, I seen that.
Well, you ready for my choice?
I'm ready for your choice.
This.
Don't even tell me the year. I'm gonna guess the year.
Oh, are you? This is
I'm
1647.
Oh, dang it! Ugh.
All right.
I don't go further than 1700s.
Let's see. Let me find a good one. When the camera shakes during explosions, the director used drills attached to the side of the camera, which were turned on when required.
Armageddon.
Nope.
Okay, go on.
When the main actor's character tells the rest of the actors what he does for a living back at home, he improvised a speech. The speech was much longer than the original script.
Okay,
Oh, wait.
keep going.
Nope, sorry. That's bad. That's bad trivia. I misread it.
That's why I didn't get it.
They had to shorten his speech because he felt like it was too long. The actor thought it was too long.
Speech. Okay, go on.
The two German soldiers who shot trying to surrender were speaking Czech. They were saying,
Oh yeah, this is Saving Private Ryan.
yes. What year is this?
Saving Private Ryan was 1997 or 8. I want to say 97.
Oh, nope. 98.
Is it 98? Ah, dang it. Close enough.
Now, have you seen this movie? Were you allowed to see this movie as a kid?
As a kid, no, but this is one of my favorite movies. It is definitely on my top 10.
Yeah. Yeah, this is up there. I think,
I love this movie. Everything about this movie.
for me, this kind of gets replaced with Band of Brothers.
Yeah, but Band of Brothers is so good too.
No, I know, but what I mean is, like, when I think of, like, my favorite movies or things, like, it's hard to put this one up there when Band of Brothers is, you know, so much better. But this is one of...
You think it's so much better than Saving Private Ryan?
Mostly because it's longer. That there's just more
Well,
story.
yeah, obviously.
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
a
Like,
lot of
if I'm going to decide which one I would rather watch, Band of Brothers is definitely going to take the cake.
Yeah.
Not-
How many times have you seen Band of Brothers all the way through?
Twice.
I've seen it 3 times.
Ooh,
and
look
it's
at
better
you.
every single time.
Me and my wife, we've watched half of it together. We need to watch it. We need to finish it.
Me and Joshua watched the whole series in one day once.
It's like 11 hours of stuff.
It's a long day of watching.
Yeah, I bet. I could not do that. That's too much.
Oh man, it was. I didn't even realize it. It's a great series. Anyways, Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
It is for sure top 10, maybe top 5. I'd have to figure out where it ranks.
This is definitely since Band of Brothers is like a serial. It's not really a TV show, or it's a TV show more than a movie. This is definitely my favorite war movie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And there's a lot of good war movies out there.
There are a lot of good war movies.
But yeah, this one's the best. I as soon as you said the one about the speech, I should have known because I remember that scene. But anyways, that was a lot.
Well, there's also the speech that Matt Damon gives about his brothers having sex in
the brother in the barn,
and which was all improvised.
Oh, was it?
I think so. I say things like that I'm like so confident when I start saying it. By the end of it,
it makes sense.
Did I just make that up?
I believe it.
I'm pretty sure that he improvised it. Like, I feel like I heard that he wasn't even. They were just kind of hanging out, and the cameras were rolling, and he just started talking about that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I could buy that. Yeah. It's a very Matt Damon thing to do.
But yeah, no, this is all about World War II, right?
Right.
Storming the beaches of Normandy. And then
Correct.
once they get there, they are now looking for Private Ryan, who is one of 4 brothers, and his 3 other brothers all died in combat. And so... All
on Normandy, or on the beaches.
Was it?
I believe it said that.
I
believe that's what it said.
I'm pretty sure they died at different times, and they found out. There was one lady who was writing the letter, and she like recognized the name multiple times, and like went through and like was like, we need to do something about this. And so
that could be.
They send the A team of World War II. Not quite. Right. This is a fictional team, but it has Tom Hanks, Vin Diesel, Barry Pepper, Tom Sizemore,
Giovanni Ribisi, Tom Sizemore. It's got what's that other guy's name? It's got Jeremy Davies and the last guy, one of the few guys who survives. I can't remember his name. And it's also got Adam Goldberg.
Yeah.
I can't think of the one guy that I'm thinking of.
Is it Edward Burns?
Yeah, Ed Burns. That's what I'm thinking of.
But yeah, so they're all looking to find Matt Damon, because he's the brother. And they're slowly losing guys here and there, while they're getting to him. And they eventually do get to him, and he's like, I ain't leaving. You know, my brothers are dead. I'm staying with my brothers here. And
because they were preparing for a big fight that they knew was coming.
They were trying to hold the bridge.
He did not. Yeah, and they didn't want to just leave. He didn't want to leave his other guys behind just so he could live.
And I think it's got to be one of the. At least when I saw it, it was one of the more surprising scenes. Was when Tom Hanks. I think he had just gotten shot, and he pulls out his pistol and he's just shooting at the tank. And the tank just blows up, and he's like, "What?"
Uh-huh.
And then what was it? Was it airstrike, or was it tanks came up behind?
It was. No, it was a strike. There was planes flying overhead, dropping bombs.
I thought that always stuck with me, like how
That's funny.
It tricked me. I was like, wait, what?
Because the first time I watched it, I remember not even making the connection, or not even making the connection that it was the planes.
Oh, you always thought it was him shooting?
Probably until like the second time I saw it, I legit thought he shot through the tank because he was shooting at like what seemed like maybe a little hole where they're looking out.
Yeah.
And he hit something and it blew it up, which obviously they want you to think that at first, but I just kept thinking that. Yeah. I didn't make that connection.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man, it's such a good, and there's so many other cameos in this movie as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
There's what's his name? dude, I just thought of it. Ted Danson is in this movie.
Yeah.
The dude who played Opie from Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, is he in it?
So you remember when they're at a camp and they're going through the dog tags.
Yeah.
And a squad comes in and they say, "Oh, that guy might know where Private Ryan is," and he had lost his hearing. And he's having to yell to that. Yeah, that was him.
Well,
hard to tell because he has no beard.
It wasn't that they thought he knew where Private Ryan was. They thought he was Private Ryan, but he was the wrong Private Ryan.
No, not that guy.
Oh,
you're getting two. You're combining two characters.
You're right. Yeah.
They were sure, or they were told that group of people might know where he's from or where he is. But I think he may have been talking about the wrong Private Ryan anyways, because they do end up finding a Private Ryan, but it's not the correct one. And they tell him that his brothers are dead, and he has a breakdown.
Because his brothers are
it's
10.
Just like little boys. Yeah, they're in school still.
Because he says something like, they just started Little League or something like that. And they're like, wait.
Yeah, they're in grammar school.
Yeah. Oh, man, that was terrible.
What's the other one? So Paul Giamatti is in this movie. And I want to say, what's that other guy's name? I don't know. There's a lot of small roles.
Now, when you saw this, did this make you want to join the military?
I think by this time I had already wanted to join the military.
Oh yeah, you guys did that Young Marines.
Because of the Young Marines and all that.
What was the Young Marines?
A joke? Yeah. What is your question?
Explain it.
So basically the Young Marines is supposed to be something that can get you ready to be in the Marines, but also it's just something that parents can stick their kids in and maybe give them some structure and teach them some respect. I don't know.
Well,
it was not that.
It's like Boy Scouts almost.
Yeah, it's like a military mixed with Boy Scouts, pretty much. I mean, they teach you a lot of things that you would learn in the Marines or in any military. Marching and salutes and drills and
nuclear codes?
Of Marine Corps history. What's that?
They teach you the nuclear codes?
Yes. They teach you all that stuff. So there's stuff like that, but I liked it at first. We all liked it, and then it kind of, I lost interest in it.
Yeah. Well,
go on.
Wasn't it supposed to be like if you did it and you got to a certain rank in the Young Marines, then when you joined the actual Marines, you kind of had a leg up?
Yeah, well, it does, because it did for Joshua.
Did it?
If you get to a certain rank in the Young Marines, which I want to say it's like sergeant, then after boot camp, you get private first class instead of just private. And I'm pretty sure that he did end up getting that.
Yeah.
I'm not 100%. I'll have to reconfirm. I don't remember if that actually worked. But that's what they tell us, at least, yeah.
Does Joshua feel like the Young Marines prepared him for the actual Marines?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I don't know if anything can really prepare you for Marine boot camp.
Can anything prepare you for the Young Marines?
Real Marines, yes.
That's a good point. I bet Joshua would kill at the Young Marines now.
Absolutely.
Like literally. Like I would be afraid of Joshua.
Would kill people.
Yeah.
He should not be allowed to be around the Young Marines.
But yeah, back to Saving Private Ryan. This is definitely one of the best movies.
Oh, for sure. And I'll be honest, this movie makes the list of movies that will make me cry. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, really?
The end scene
when he's
at the one solo when he's back at when he's old and he's back at Tom Hanks' grave and he's talking to his wife. Every single time, I don't even care if I haven't even watched the whole movie. If I flip it on TV and it's on that scene, I'll watch it. I'm probably gonna cry.
See, I can't cry. I won't cry at things I've seen already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if I know what's coming, there's no way. I can't. It's not gonna happen.
It's not even like I know it's coming. It's just I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Well, that's what I mean. I cry when I get caught off guard by something. I'm like, oh wow, I wasn't expecting to feel that emotion, and I'll start crying. But,
right.
And not like weeping, but just like, you know.
So, would you say the first time you watched this movie, at any point, did you cry?
I don't remember. I saw it pretty young. So I was 10 when this came out, and I probably saw it right around when it came out, or when it was out on VHS.
Yeah.
And I probably saw parts of it, like the middle, like just kind of walking through the room if it was on or something like that, a bunch of times before I finally sat through the whole thing. So I don't think so. I don't think I was moved emotionally.
Huh.
But this movie did make me want to join the military, though.
Oh, did it? Yeah. When you were a kid?
Yeah. There's something about the Band of Brothers type thing, you know, like all these guys.
Something about seeing the group of men who did not volunteer to be in the military.
Yeah. But just the working together over great adversity, and coming through, like being willing to die for each other, and that connection and all that type of stuff. There's always been something about that.
It's camaraderie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
I wouldn't die for you.
Of course.
But there's probably people I would die for.
There are some people out there, yeah. Yeah, and it's worse because most of those guys do end up dying. I think,
all of them,
3 people live?
Is that it? I thought all of them died.
So
I thought everyone but Matt Damon.
No, not counting Matt Damon. So the Adam Goldberg,
I'm
pretty sure he lives. Or you know what? No. He's the one who gets stabbed.
Yeah. There's a translator who.
Yeah, so that's Jeremy Davies from Lost.
Yep. He hides.
He survives. Yeah.
He convinces them.
He hides.
He convinces them not to kill the guy, so they don't. Then the guy is stabbing the one guy.
Adam Goldberg.
And he's just sitting in the stairway crying while his buddy is getting murdered.
Yeah, and he lets him go.
Yeah. That's a tough scene.
Oh, for sure it is.
But he ends up killing him later, right?
Yeah, so he ends up capturing like 8 guys, and I think he shoots that guy like straight out.
Yeah.
And then the Ed Burns character.
Oh, you know what? I think it was. I think he kept one guy alive. He convinced him not to kill him. Then it was a separate German who killed his buddy. But then he saw the guy that he kept alive fighting, and that's when he.
No, I'm pretty sure it was the same one.
Was it the same guy? I don't know. It's been
I'm
a while
like 99% sure.
Ooh, that's high.
Because after the guy's upstairs, he kills his friend.
Yep.
As he's coming down the stairs, he passes the guy, and he makes some kind of gesture to him, like, "Hey, thanks for not killing me before."
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it's the same guy.
Yeah, it could be.
So yeah, just the translator and the Ed Burns character are the only ones who don't die.
Yeah, Barry Pepper gets blown up. Tom Hanks gets shot. Vin Diesel gets shot by the sniper.
Yep.
Oh, you know who else was in this? There was what's his name? He was in Gone in 60 Seconds. The medic.
Yeah, that's Giovanni Ribisi.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was thinking...
Yeah, he ends up dying from that German is who killed him.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I'm getting everything confused now. I need to rewatch
because they
this
capture him and they want to kill him because he killed the medic. Well, him and his guys, at least.
I thought it was the guy from New York that gets killed by the German.
Ooh.
I can't remember what name.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
No. Anyways, they all died.
Yeah, pretty much. So if this movie comes on, what you doing?
I watch it through every time.
Do you? Every time? That's impressive.
Every single time.
I probably watch this until commercial.
Till commercial?
Yeah. I've seen it. I've seen it a couple times.
So?
I know what
For
happens.
shame.
I'll watch it. If I got nothing going on, I'll definitely watch the whole thing. But if I'm like, I don't know, I kind of have to be in the mood to actually watch this entire thing. You know what I mean? Like,
How many times do you think you've seen this movie?
About 5, maybe 6 times.
I would say I've probably seen this movie 30 times.
See, I've seen probably 30 times more movies than you have, though.
This is true.
So it's me watching
It's
something
just so-
like 5 times is a lot.
That's true. It's so good all the way through.
It is very
all the way
good.
through. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, eventually I will probably show my kids. Well, I know I will at
Yeah.
some point.
Once they're older, I'll probably show mine. It'll be a while.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's a good one.
No, it's great. I would
And then-
highly recommend this movie if people haven't seen it.
Well, and it's nice because so this was a Steven Spielberg movie, and I know Tom Hanks had a big hand in it, and then they both went on to do Band of Brothers.
Yeah, they produced Band of Brothers and The Pacific.
Was Tom Hanks in on the Pacific?
I think so. I think he was a producer at least. I don't know.
He might be. Have you seen the Pacific?
I have not.
You have not seen the Pacific. It's pretty good. It's not as good as Band of Brothers, I'll
Yeah.
say that. Don't go into it thinking it's going to be like that.
Yeah.
But it is good, and it's got Mr. Robot.
Oh, is he in it?
Yeah, and Shane from The Walking Dead.
I want to see it.
Like I said, it's good. It doesn't have that that Band of Brothers like camaraderie feel to it, though.
No.
I will say. It's just good. It's got a good story, though.
Yeah.
It's good.
Well, anything else about Saving Private Ryan?
No, that's all I got for that one.
Yeah. It's good. Watch it if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, for sure.